Hey guys, Jacob here from Drawfee. Eagle-eared listeners might notice in this episode that the audio sounds a bit like dog butt. We recorded a lot of these episodes in a batch in our sort of new studio setup here in mine and Julia's apartment. So there's still some kinks that we're working out here and there. So this episode and a couple others sound a little off on some of the mics. We fixed the problem now, but it's too late to save these ones. We figured you'd rather have the episode with weird audio than not have the episode at all. So we still hope that you enjoy it. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we're sorry and we love you, and we hope that you're feeling well and getting enough sleep and brushing your teeth twice a day, every day. Dental hygiene is very important. Enjoy the episode. Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
I'm Julia.
And guys, the Sonic movie is on the horizon. Or maybe out.
We didn't think that far ahead.
I didn't think that far ahead. What we do know is that they got rid of his horrible teeth. They made a Sonic OC that had horrible human teeth, and everyone said no, so they made it good.
I loved the human teeth.
We all loved the human teeth.
I just thought they were neat.
Yeah, we all thought they were neat, but now they're gone. But instead of human teeth OCs, we thought maybe we would draw our own Sonic OCs, our own self-inserts.
Yeah.
So these are our Sonic characters that we've done.
I didn't know teeth OCs was an option.
Teeth OCs was never an option. It was non-negotiable. We've already done these ones, so we're going to be playing back in fast motion the drawings we did and talking about the process.
Oh,
what
yeah.
we're thinking.
It's a speed dry up.
Julia's up first, and Julia, you did 2.
So I did 2. Combined, they took me 40 minutes. So that's why I'm going first also.
Because you went fast.
I went fast.
Much like
Gotta
Sonic
go fast.
himself.
Whoa, that's real Sonic spirit.
Yeah, so
Sonic spirit possessed your body.
I put my real Sonic spirit into this first one.
All right, can I count you in?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
So here's my real Sonic spirit.
That's an egg straight away. Oh my god.
Here's my real Sonic OC.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
right.
believe you've done it.
Oh,
I
he's
realized I
gotta be
should have put
wearing
on clothes.
some nice business casual.
So there you go.
Flesh it.
What is happening?
What?
Whoa. Oh, I'm glad you signed it. Okay.
You just gave up on having
Well, that's
the
it. That's the
colors
episode.
go where they should, huh?
Yeah.
This is my true Sonic OC.
The lens flare is very good.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Incredible.
So we've joked on streams before that I cannot remember what Sonic looks like off the top of my head, and that I either think he's a ball or an egg shape.
The dot eyes.
So I decided to just roll with it.
Like the best egg I've ever seen you draw.
Yeah, you are getting better at eggs, but worse
Thank
at
you.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Shall we do number 2 now?
Yeah, let's do number 2.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Yeah, for this one, I did a sincere one. When I played Sonic a lot growing up with my brother, and I always voluntarily played as Tails because I love playing as Tails for some reason.
Tails
So-
couldn't die.
Yeah, and also he was
Tails
just
is
having a good
immortal.
time. I realized that I just love the Tails energy. He's just
Tails
like
is God.
he would just like fly in all happy and be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm here too." So I drew myself kind of Tails adjacent, but with more tude,
So this
as
is
you can
Mad
see.
Tails.
Yeah,
Your Sonic OC is Angry Tails.
I'd be angry Tails.
It's more of a determined.
Yeah,
This is like anime protagonist.
But you have the knuckles of Knuckles.
I have the knuckles of Knuckles because I would be Tails but punchier.
punch Tails.
I'm Punch Tails.
So you fly in and
Yeah.
just deck people with your big strong hands.
Yeah, absolutely. So
You didn't draw a tail.
Yeah, there's no tails.
I'm drawing
I
that
guess
in later.
You drew a ponytail.
Yeah, well, I'll draw on the tails later. You'll see.
Okay.
I based my style off of the Sonic Mania show.
The
Is it?
Tyson Hess. look.
Yeah, I love the animation for the new intros and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Here's my little determined look. I changed it from angry to just like kind of determined.
Oh, I like that.
Because I feel like that's the me energy right there.
Yeah.
The
It's
fact
a
that you
little
have
determined.
an eyebrow crease
Yeah.
for one big eye.
Yeah.
you look determined, but also like,
a little,
Yeah.
I
a
gotta
little
work.
tired. Yeah.
Guess I gotta fly around and punch now.
It's your job. You're very good at it, though.
Thank
is the
you.
thing. Yeah.
Can you just imagine someone flying around just giving little jabs from the air?
Like
That
if I-
would be me.
If I saw you coming, I would not want to engage.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because you have a look on your face that says like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've done this a lot.
Like let's not do this.
Yeah, not a doubt in my mind I will succeed if it comes to punches.
Yeah.
If it comes to blows, do not step to me. I'm angry Tails.
I am angry Miles Tails.
Miles Tails.
I also tried to give myself little booties instead of like sneaks, which is why it doesn't have those little like sock foldovers that Sonic has.
Because you don't run.
Yeah, I don't
you
run.
fly and you punch.
Yeah.
I assume you fly. You're midair.
It looks like you've just been launched out of a catapult.
Here I come.
I'm gonna get you. Let's do this thing.
You have to put the tails. You're gonna put the tails, right?
Yes, I told
Be
you I'm gonna put the
patient.
tails. It's gonna happen.
We just keep getting deeper in, and I get more and more worried.
Here it comes.
Oh, it's like
There
they're
it
doing the
is.
tornado.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm giving it a little action here. It's a lot of round shapes, which isn't my deal. So I was doing my best here too. Okay, now I'm back to coloring.
Bust out that tail tornado.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Killer tail tornado.
And it does kill.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
not. You're lucky if all you get is a punch. You-
That's a good
When
day.
she busts out the tail tornado on you, you're done.
You're done.
You're done, kid.
Yep, here come my little boots.
Nice.
All right.
Miles, Tails, Julia.
I'm walking here.
You're
Except
not.
I'm not. I'm not wearing
I'm
my
flying
sneakers.
Here's me trying to figure out some like poppier, lighter shadow tones. So I went with like blues and some purples and stuff like that.
So your problem is you used shadow tones. You should have used Tails tones.
Shadow's
Shadow's
That was a different character.
I still wanted to get that little white shine on there. Oh yeah, so I just installed the new Photoshop, so you're gonna see me playing around with just closing all palettes as much as possible and tab groups.
Nice.
Be like
That's
that
gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna
sometimes.
happen a lot in this.
That's fun. The people are going to go wild when they see you closing tab groups.
Yeah.
The fans are going to be on their feet.
I apologize for all the flashing from the tab groups, but
Hey, it happens.
the properties tab refused to leave me alone every time I
We're in
used a
properties
shape.
tab.
Yeah, I just did a really sincere me as Tails drawing, I think is what happened.
This is so cute.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
It like
very
really
good.
matches the style a lot too.
Yeah. It truly is you as Tails.
Yeah.
Let
I
no one
love
say
it.
otherwise.
You're just looking forward, getting
Yeah.
getting ready for the next
It's
thing.
going
I'm looking
zoom,
for someone to
zoom.
punch. And now this is me working on the background because I love those
Oh.
geometric shapes in the Sonic Mania.
Oh, yeah, the little checkerboard. You're in one of the bonus levels.
Yeah.
You better get all the orbs or whatever.
Or whatever. Rings.
Well, sometimes it's rings, sometimes it's orbs.
Wow.
Depends on what you're after. If you want to get a Chaos Emerald, you better get all them orbs.
Okay.
Nathan.
I don't.
Julia, I want to see you bring some of this energy into your 2020. moving
Some of this
forward.
flying punch energy.
Some of
Yeah.
this like, you look like I'm going for it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really dedicating myself.
All right.
This
I can do that.
background looks great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
It
don't-
was very fun.
I don't even know how I'd begin to construct a background like this.
It's all just the shapes tool, and I have it on path instead of shape.
We
But
don't
like-
use paths.
But like all of the colors
Classic
you've
Julia.
chosen are so nice to
Oh, thank
look
you.
at.
It's very I'm realizing it now, kind of like 90s toothpastey, but that's okay.
That's kind of what Sonic looked like.
That is kind of what
Yeah.
Sonic looks like. Yeah.
He looks like extra toothpaste.
This was me trying to figure out if I could find a brush that would look nice in here, and then I just abandoned ship on all of this and then just make it myself.
Little
Classic
dominatrix.
Julia.
I wanted to get some
Whoa!
like dot for some perspective in here.
It's coming right at me.
Yeah.
I feel
So
threatened.
it looks like I'm flying
So
towards you.
You spent 45 minutes on this and the other one.
Yes.
And the egg.
And the egg, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic Julia.
It would have taken me 45 minutes just to make these shapes.
Yeah. These are good shapes.
I use the shape tool a lot and the pen tool.
I don't know how, and if I tried, it would take me a long time.
Yeah, they're confusing.
They scare me.
We're stupid.
We're stupid. You keep forgetting.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
This is me coloring in the
Yeah.
little lace parts because I realized I didn't. But yeah, that's me as Tails.
lovely.
It's beautiful. I love
We
it.
let
coming at ya.
Julia go first because she sounded like she spent the least time on these things, and she just full on flexed.
Yeah.
We
I
forgot
did-
We were
what
tricked.
you can do in that time.
Yeah.
I did spend 40 minutes
I didn't
on the two.
I didn't convert
Julia.
what 40 minutes for Julia meant.
To be
in
fair,
real human time.
to be fair, I think my first one took me about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. That
I
would have
mean-
taken me 40 minutes. And the other
A
one
lot
would've
of
taken
pencil
5
tool
hours.
and fill bucket tool.
Yeah.
I did want to do it in like MS Paint, but I decided against it just
It
for
looked
clarity.
very MS Painty.
Good.
So
Good.
I think you succeeded on that.
Mission
front.
accomplished.
Nathan, you're up next.
It's me.
You want me to start playing it?
Sure.
I'm gonna start playing it. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I also use Tails as the base
Oh,
for
A lot
mine.
of Tails
Everyone
fans.
loves Tails.
'Cause
Tails
Tails-
is the best.
Tails has kind eyes. Not like this. I did some research. I did like a
Aw.
Google search
Yeah.
of Sonic OCs, and the thing they all have in common is they're very edgy and they're very fashionable. And
Yeah.
I'm neither of those things. So I tried to make a real laid back, chill Sonic OC.
I straight up was not wearing clothes in my Sonic OC is what I'm realizing. But
Well, you can go either way. Like original
Yeah.
Sonic's nude.
Yeah, but all the OCs have clothes.
Yeah, they have a lot of clothes.
I mean,
So-
Sonic does wear a scarf now or whatever, so.
I did give myself clothes. Also, all the OCs I saw were floating in white voids, so I did
Yes.
not make a background.
You were like, thank God.
Yeah, I didn't make a cool geometric background for mine.
I went to DeviantArt and looked at Sonic OCs, and boy, that was a mistake.
Oh, did you do the thing where you searched up your name?
I didn't, actually. I
Look
should.
up Julia the Hedgehog. We'll have
I
to
did
look
not.
after this.
Yeah.
Boo.
I only have one tail.
You're just tail.
I'm just I don't fly,
Your
Mild
Tails'
tail.
older brother, Tail.
but I do like this pose that a lot of Sonic OCs have, where they're just sort of like floating.
Yeah.
Stylish floating.
I like to stylish float.
Oh!
I was like, I just want to look comfy, so I gave myself
Yeah.
little slippies.
Little Sonic Slippy.
I
that's
love
so
these
cute.
little
Yeah.
slippies.
And you're like fully dressed, actually.
Yeah, I was like, if I'm giving myself a t-shirt, I can't be Donald Ducking it. I'm gonna have some PJ pants on. I'm gonna be relaxed. Yeah, also, Sonic loves his chili cheese dogs, so I decided I would have a fun chill food, which is a breakfast taco.
Yeah.
Hell
you
yeah.
Are straight up in pajamas. I love it.
Yeah, I've got little ring pajamas.
Soon enough, I'll be showing up here in my pajamas.
Yeah.
With your
Fair.
Sonic Slippies.
Yeah.
This is just sort of the energy I'm bringing to 2020 so far. Which
Taco,
is
big taco energy.
breakfast tacos, PJs,
Tail.
one tail.
Yeah, one big tail.
I do like that the Sonic rules are Sonic has big hands, Tails has kind eyes.
Yeah. Tails has kind eyes. I tried to do it with the Sonic eyes. I did like a warm up, and I tried to see how it would look with Sonic eyes, and it just doesn't.
You
It's
got
hard
too
because he
scared.
looks so.
I
he
got
looks
too
so
scared.
stern. He looks so tooty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He seems mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic's always mad.
He's waiting.
See, Tails is the best because he's like the Sonic character that won't bully you.
Yeah.
Everyone else looks like they would.
But I want to get bullied is the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird, Jacob.
I want to get bullied by Sonic.
I want to
Yeah.
get bullied, but not by Sonic.
I would love if all of our drawings just turned out to be OCs we did of Tails
Yeah.
instead of actually Sonic.
Did everyone do Tails?
I did not do
I'm
Tails.
sorry, I didn't do Tails.
Okay.
Dang it.
I will say that I do like Tails a lot out of the lineup.
Yeah.
I
He
think
is just
Tails-
objectively great, if not the best.
I think Tails is weak.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
And
Tails
I'm
is a
weak.
coward.
And I'm a coward. So this all checks out. This is all.
I'm
Tails is-
against the cowardly Tails.
Tails is less of a coward than I am, because Tails goes on the adventures.
He flies a plane.
You just stay at home. In
I
your
stay at home
pajamas.
and I root for Sonic. I'm like, you did it. Save those critters.
Hell
Get
yeah.
him, bud.
You need me to look after some chows for you? I'll do that.
Oh
That's
my
my
god, the
speed.
chows. Did anybody do a chow OC?
No, mine is definitely
Forgot that was an option.
Sonic based. I
Okay.
used a Sonic base for mine. I did not want kindness.
What's the big Sonic character?
Big.
Sonic.
Big the cat.
Big
Big the cat. Sonic.
The biggest one in the franchise. Sonic.
Sonic.
Big the cat. Yeah.
Big the cat. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember his name for some reason.
He's the big cat.
Yes.
You're asking who the big character was, and you're like, I have no idea who this could be.
Well, I kept calling him Kate Sith, but that's from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's from Final Fantasy VII.
He's also a big cat.
Big the cat just wants to fish for his frog, Froggy.
That's nice.
When you play Sonic Adventure and you play Big the Cat Story, you just have to go through all the levels where normally you run fast, but instead you're incredibly slow and you go fishing.
Amazing.
That's great.
This is some nice
Damn.
clean line work out of Nathan.
Yeah,
Yet
tasty
again.
lines. I want to lap them up.
Again, you really match the style well.
I was trying to make it look like an OC you might find online that wouldn't make you go ew, because there are some of those, and that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
That's just not what this is.
Yeah.
This is one you look at and you go, that's cute.
I like that
I
one.
like that one.
I certainly don't mind it.
Yeah. Just a non-offensive, easy to
Aw.
look at Sonic OC.
So
a
comfortable.
friend.
A furry friend. That's me.
I mean, soon enough, this will be a Sonic OC people can go online and look at.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
true.
And imagine their glee when they're not offended.
Delightful.
There's no bare feet to be seen
No.
in this one.
Fully covered.
Fully covered. Socks and slippers. So pretty good.
Nathan and I just did really sincere Sonic OCs, and I'm here for it.
I mean, I think we all did.
Yeah.
Nice.
From what I understand, none of us went the irony route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us went
Except
the
maybe
irony
you
route.
for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But
That was
Is
it.
that a multiply layer I spy?
Damn.
Yeah, I tried some rim
You
lighting.
tried some rim lighting? Now it looks
After
like
the-
sleepy time.
you
Nathan.
love to see it.
I am a sleepy time.
You eating a breakfast taco at night?
Yeah.
No rules, baby.
I just woke up.
That glow is from the fridge.
Nathan
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.
This is a cold breakfast taco.
Yeah, you're in like fridge zone.
You go downstairs to the kitchen, and this is what you see in front of your fridge.
What would you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I imagine like Nathan Tails reached into the fridge and you were like, what do I have for breakfast tacos? Yeah. And you like jumped in the air and this is the freeze frame.
It's the most casual. Yeah.
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 All right.
Very sleepy eyes, but very excited to have a breakfast taco.
Yeah, for sure. Are you looking a little glow?
I
Getting a little-
tried it and I was like, no.
Absolutely
You
not.
wrote the word game. Oh,
Games.
it's a games shirt.
Yeah.
yeah. That's it.
You got to wear your games shirt.
That's
Love
me.
it.
That's
Nathan,
lovely.
this is just it. I look at it and it makes me feel nice.
Yeah,
It
this
makes
is
me feel like I
chill.
want to play Sonic Adventure again.
That was my goal.
Yeah.
I just wanted to draw something that people could look at and be like, this is fine.
Welcome to the sincere Sonic OCs episode.
Yeah, none of us
Yeah,
are
you
joking
thought-
or goofing.
You thought we were gonna ship posts? Hell no.
Never, not even once. Okay, well, next up is me, I believe.
Whoa.
Me,
Yeah.
Jacob.
You, Jacob.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and start mine, and I'll tell you what's going on. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I was thinking about mine, like I wanted it to be maybe kind of a villainous character.
Ooh.
You a
And
villain?
for some reason, the pose I had in mind was like Dracula in Symphony of the Night with his wine glass, like on his like throne.
Oh, this is already a very different energy.
Yo.
So I wanted to make like a nefarious fancy lad, Sonic, like a king of the self-proclaimed king of the hedgehogs,
I
but
love
it's me.
the stubble on top of the fuzz.
Yeah, stubble on top of the fuzz, and then just a real fancy attire.
Wow, that's a big bow tie.
I looked down to like yawn, and I looked back up, and you had a bow tie.
A
It's
big
very
bow tie.
Funny. You
Yeah.
look like the Onceler.
Are those
Don't you dare.
are those chaos emeralds on the chair?
They are Chaos Emeralds, but you'll notice that later when it comes to rendering them, I made them not Chaos Emeralds because I didn't feel like doing the shading on a crystal.
Oh yeah,
That's
crystal shading
fair.
is a whole.
So
thing.
I did the drawing, and then I was like,
Oh, we're going lineless, baby.
I thought to myself, these are some big shapes, and I bet they would look good just as like color.
Yeah.
So I decided to go full lineless, and this is what took the bulk of my
Yeah.
time.
Did you ever regret that decision?
I did a little bit, but then like as it started going, I was liking how it looked, so I got excited.
Yeah.
And then I was
This
just
looks
kinda
like a
having
lot of
fun.
work, but it's gonna look great.
It was a lot of work. It was way more work than doing it the other way, but I was really pleased with the final result. I don't do this style often just because it is time consuming, but I do always really like the big bold shapes, lineless look that like other people do. And I see it on like Twitter and stuff, and I'm like, I wish I did that, but I'm lazy.
You made it. You made your wish come true
I made my own
With-
wish come true.
with Sonic OC.
Yeah.
So
Sonic
you'll-
OCs are actually great.
Yeah,
It turns out.
You'll notice a lot of experimenting in this one.
That's great.
I had to try a lot of things out, especially once I get to the shading segment. There's a lot of things I wasn't really sure how to make it work how I wanted.
Jacob, right now it has a lot of Cats from Cats energy.
Excuse me?
I disagree
A little bit.
profoundly with you.
I think it's because of the pants and the suspenders kind of looks like the overalls that the railway cat
Shimbleshanks?
Shimbleshanks
it's Skimble Shanks.
Symbol
Don't
Shanks.
just come in here and start talking about cats. This is Sonic. How could you bring that curse upon me?
I apologize.
I worked hard on this.
Well, it's very good.
Oh, I love these boots.
I made the boots purple, and then I decided that maybe I wanted to try them as being yellow boots. So you'll see I do a boot switch up after I go through all the trouble of shading the boots. I'm like, oh, but what if yellow boots? And I like yellow boots purple soles. That's
Yeah,
fun.
that's
yeah.
cool.
So that's what I ended up staying on there.
In case you accidentally step in some purple.
Yeah, because sometimes you step in some purple.
I do love this color scheme.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
it's great.
Like,
Mm.
any particular reason why you went purple yellow?
Royalty colors. I was thinking of purple and gold for like royalty.
Okay.
Also, purple
love
is
it.
associated with villain colors a lot.
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Now, I've got Wario and Waluigi's colors in here.
Damn. And you're a Sonic.
Now you'll get to see
Got
the
everything.
viewers at home will get to see my wine glass hack, which is that you just do it, add some shine to the damn thing,
Uh-huh.
and then just make that whole bad boy, lower the opacity on it, and now it's glass.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Now it's glass, and you can cheat. You can cheat and
Boom.
do it that way, and not have to figure out how to actually render a wine glass, which is impossible.
It cannot be done.
Look at this beautiful storybook.
Yeah, there's so many good
Looking-
shapes in here.
I
Like
was having a good
This
shape
chair,
time.
yeah.
And I didn't work out the perspective at all, as you probably noticed by watching me draw it. I just eyeballed it,
I honestly wasn't even thinking about it.
and
Yeah.
that will come back to bite me when it comes to attempting to make the platform that the chair is on.
Oh,
I realized that I made an impossible situation for doing that platform, so I end up nixing the whole platform and make it like a stage eventually. There go the emeralds.
Oh.
It's
The
fall
what
now.
the chaos orbs, much more chaotic than the emeralds.
So I knew I wanted to have a window behind with moonlight coming in so that I could do some
Damn.
rim lighting with that. And then like warm lighting from the front lower part. Oh, here comes the cube that I gave up on. Like, oh, let me try again. Okay, I know there's got to be. Okay, wait, one more. Okay, never mind. Nope, this
Yeah.
time I got it. It's going to work. I can do it. This is definitely going to. No.
Yeah.
No.
Vanishing
it's a
points,
stage. It's a
garbage.
stage.
All the world's a stage.
all the way on
Oh, look at that.
Ah.
Big
We're
moon.
getting all the
Wow.
lighting in. So I've got a bunch of multiply layers here that I'm messing with.
Bruh.
soft
You're gonna
shading.
watch a lot of flashing colors because I had to sort of figure out
Oh,
the best
no.
way to make it work.
Viewers beware. Oh, but
So
I
I-
love this.
I basically
Yeah.
had a multiply layer on purple, and then I thought I could just have like a light layer underneath that I could reveal by clipping masking the multiply layer, but it made all the colors too warm underneath.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to do a multiply layer that I erased out with a wide brush,
Okay.
and then brushing over the top of that with the warm sort of candlelight color that I wanted in the bright spots.
I love this soft lighting. It gives it like a little bit of grit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it looked
a
really
little bit
nice.
of texture.
It looked
Yeah.
kind of a little like video gamey,
Yeah.
a little rendered-y.
Ren-
Rendered-y.
Renderty.
Yeah, artist
rendered-y.
hacks. Rendering your drawing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes it look
yeah.
great.
And it's also easy to do in Photoshop because if you use big shapes like I did, you can just
Select
lasso a
them,
big
yeah.
section and
Ooh.
then, or magic wand a big section and then just like
Yeah.
take a big old brush and do it
Yeah.
without messing everything up.
I
you'll
love how
see.
you chose to do the shading in this because
Thank
there's
you.
such like hard, distinct shapes with such like good, big shading areas that are very soft, and it's somehow working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really happy with it, and then I liked how the rim lighting from the moon sort of
Yeah,
made it.
like the rim
Yeah.
lighting. Perfect. 10 out of
Perfecto.
10.
10 out of 10.
I love it.
Now here's me trying to figure out how I wanted to make the moonlight sort of come in from the window area. I end up just like cheating and doing an outer glow because I was already taking way too much time. So here comes cheat. Here comes the cheat.
Nice.
Cheat it. We
Cheat
love to
it.
cheat.
We
in
love
this,
to
in this
cheat.
house.
Artist cheat.
Yeah.
We don't have time all the time, and I'd already spent like 2.5 hours on this.
Yeah. Look
Yeah,
at
that's
that.
the final
Wow.
one.
That's awesome.
I was really happy with this one. I thought it came out
That's
super
so cool.
super fun.
Really
Jacob,
good.
The hedgehog, the fancy lad.
Yeah, Jacob
villain.
the handsome hog.
For once, I never doubted you.
Thank you.
The entire time I watched this. It
Oh,
was
I'm-
good from start to finish.
I'm honored.
Just this once.
Just this once. We got Karina up, final hog. All
Whoa.
Final hog.
Final. Wait, what?
right, I'm gonna count you in, Karina.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Surprise, I'm not a hedgehog. So I didn't have a lot of ideas. So I asked my roommate because he was around. I was just like, hey, what kind of Sonic OC would I be? And he said I would be a bat
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm nocturnal.
Yeah.
And
like
because I
Rouge.
can, or he said you have supersonic hearing, which I think means because at our old apartment we had a mouse problem and I could hear the little scream box that our landlord gave us because she didn't want to call the exterminator.
Is that a chow hanging off your
Yeah,
hand?
I
Okay.
like chows. I think they're really cute.
They're
I don't know
adorable.
what they are. I only ever played this Game Boy Advance games, so not too familiar with taking care of chows. But I want them, so
It's-
I figured if I was a Sonic, I would have some.
It's the word chaos without the S.
Yeah, but like, what are they?
Oh,
They're just little friends.
they're little
Yeah.
buddies.
I don't think
I
there's any
just-
real lore behind it.
Yeah,
There
like,
probably is.
because I only ever played the advanced games, and there's a little Chow Garden in that, but I know there's like a really extensive one in Sonic Advance or whatever the GameCube one was,
Sonic
and
Adventure
I thought
2
that
Battle.
was cool. Whatever, I don't know.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Damn. Okay, but yeah, I just think every video game should be a pet simulator.
Hell
Agreed.
yeah.
Yeah, every single one. And I put a lot of effort into the shoes because I feel like, especially with, I don't know, that era of Sonic, which is the one I guess I'm the most familiar with, you got to have some bitchin' shoes.
Are these
Yeah,
the shoes
absolutely.
you wore today?
Yeah, I was just drawing the shoes that I own. My one pair
My
of
God.
like cool sneaks.
That's awesome.
That rules.
Because hey, you know what helps when you draw reference.
Love it. Love to reference.
So,
I'm loving these crispy lines too. These are some
Yeah.
nice line. Well, not anymore.
I fixed that.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. But yeah, I know in like the Chow Garden you can feed them, or not feed them animals, but like you give them animals and they take on their traits. So I
Yes.
wanted
Yeah,
some
you get
real
animal,
weird chows.
Like pellets or whatever.
Look,
Oh,
I don't
right.
know. I'm just a bat and I have some things. and I
have
got some
friends.
bitchin' shoes.
That's all that matters.
Also,
Yeah.
bats have like dragon wings. They're like the dragons of the mammal world.
Yeah.
So
that's deep.
another reason.
Plus, I always thought Rogue was a really cool character.
Her name's Rouge.
Whatever, I don't care.
Fair.
Didn't think
So
she was that cool.
here's me struggling to draw the other shoe because angles are hard.
That's a rough
Yeah.
angle, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
So I just changed the angle. Also, you'll see that I drew things on the wrong layer and had to fix it.
Oh, love that.
Love when that happens.
Artist hack. Draw everything on the wrong layer and
Yeah.
then scream at yourself.
So I fixed the angle, but it was still really hard. So you're going to have to suffer through watching me continue to draw this shoe for a while.
I mean,
Sorry.
people like to see this. They like to see our struggles.
Yeah.
To know that, like, even though we had to work on the same shoe for like 30 full minutes,
I probably did spend 30 full minutes on this shoe.
but you finished a drawing regardless.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
had like my nasty street shoes like on my desk, like being propped up at an angle so I could look at it.
Artist hack. Use reference.
Wah.
Hit those refos.
We all use reference. Use reference.
Yeah, I gave it really scary eyes.
I love this guy.
And then I was like, this is too scary.
Well, some of them are like devil chows. And some
Yeah.
of them are angel chows.
But I wanted this
Yeah.
to be a dragon chow, so it wasn't too devilly yet. So I do end up changing the eyes because they actually scared me a little.
But they're so cute.
Aw.
They're
That's
cute
nice.
this way too. And less scary for sure.
It's just enjoying a little bite
Yeah, as a snack.
as a treat.
Get you a wing out of there.
Yeah, get some wings in there.
You got that
I'm a
tangent out of
bat.
there.
I'm awake at weird hours, and people notice. So
And you got dope shoes.
yeah, that's all it takes to be a Sonic character. You
Yeah.
just got to be an animal and have dope shoes. And then I couldn't decide what color I wanted to be. I wanted to be like a cool chartreuse, and then I was like, that's kind of hard. So I just defaulted to maroon because that's just like my favorite color to work off of.
Yeah.
I have a
looks
theory
good.
that maroon kind of goes with everything.
Okay.
So you can't go wrong.
Yeah. It's both warm and cold.
Artist
I
hack.
see that.
Artist hacked, make it maroon.
Make it
Maroon.
If in doubt, make it maroon.
Hell yeah.
Or else you're a maroon.
Also,
Hey.
I am wearing clothes just because I felt a little too naked without them. So I got a little hoodie on.
Nice.
A hoodie and shoes.
Yeah.
Classic look.
A
You got all
nice
you
business
need.
casual.
Oh, it's got a little bit of pink in there.
Yeah.
Little pinky pops.
Adorable. Did you guys play the Sonic with the on the Dreamcast where you had to take around the little cartridge you put in the controller?
Yeah, that was Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, and then you could like raise your chows that way, like they were Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't work super well.
Nope.
But you could do it.
You could
And
do
I
it.
thought that was cool when I was a kid for sure.
I never had a Dreamcast, but I used to play it
Bet
at
you
my
thought it
friend's
was
house.
cool.
Yeah. He told me about that. I just thought that was the coolest thing.
I just put a lot of energy into making these shoes rad.
I mean,
The
that's
shoes look
It's great.
That's correct for
Yeah.
Sonic OC. All of the shoes I saw were like the most intricate part, and I was like, I don't wear
Yeah.
intricate shoes.
I was hanging out with some friends,
I
and one
need-
of them was like, do you think, just out of the blue, he said, do you think it'd be difficult to make Shadow's shoes? And I was like, I don't think about them that often, but I guess they are quite distinctive.
Sometimes you got to make Shadow shoes.
They
So
have
this
the
was
rockets on the
me
bottom.
doing like weird soft shading as well for once. I don't usually shade this way, but for some reason I went this route this time.
We
Gotta try
both-
some new things.
The planets aligned and we both felt the call of soft
Yeah.
shading.
But yeah, so it does have like a weird soft shading on it, and
But it
I
looks
also
so nice.
It does look
kept
nice.
fuxing with the colors, so it did turn out a
Oh,
lot
it's
more
very
red.
warm.
Yeah.
The chow, you definitely gave it some frosted flakes, and it turned part Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger ass arms.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and then I just added a little bit of slightly more blue shading, and then added a bunch of shiny bits, because love a good shiny bit.
There's a lot. I mean, most Sonic OCs are very shiny from what I saw in my research.
Yeah, I felt like it fit the style, and then
Yeah.
I put a triangle.
Hell yeah.
Not quite as many shapes as Julia chose to do.
Yeah, Julia should
I
not
went
have gone
shape
first.
crazy.
really blew us all away with her shapes, but I did get one triangle in there.
That's a good
And
triangle.
For some reason,
I feel like
did
it
by
works
hand.
though. It works so nicely.
I was gonna put more, and then I was like, one is good.
One is good.
I feel like more would have overcomplicated it.
But yeah, I'm a bat.
It looks so nice. It's so like colorful and poppy.
So we got
Thank
2
you.
foxes, a hedgehog, and a bat.
Nice.
Ain't that just the way?
Well, Julia also has hedgehog,
Yeah,
So-
debatably.
Debatable. I have egg
Yeah.
hog.
egg
The
hog.
duality.
So those are our Sonic OCs. Look for them
Yeah.
in Sonic the Movie
Our
2.
incredibly unironic Sonic OCs.
Yeah, we really all just kind of did it. We just did the thing.
I think maybe
Yeah.
secretly we all wanted to have Sonic OCs,
I
and we're just
never-
never given the chance.
Yeah, I never got to.
Give yourself the gift of allowing yourself to
Yeah.
have a Sonic OC.
You'll feel better.
You'll feel better. Get it out of your system.
Yeah.
And move forward confidently into your life. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Drawfee. And we're
Yes.
sorry.
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 Sorry.